If it don't make money, it don't make sense.
Hey, Tech, it's 10:25. What up?
You know what it is, we here. I got my West Coast partners in the building.
Yeah.
Dom Kennedy is here.
What up?
Skeme is here.
What's going on, though?
What's up, man?
Man.
Y'all been on that road like crazy.
Been on that road, Get Home Safely tour. You know what I mean? It's looking real good. We out in Atlanta right now, man. We just been knocking shows back. We started like 2 weeks ago out on the East Coast. First show was in Baltimore, man. We went
Right
straight
in that cold. You went
right
straight
straight to it. You know what I mean? Ran through all the East Coast.
Man.
Now we making our way down south. Was in Miami. You know, now we out in Atlanta. We doing our thing, man. Get Home Safely tour.
Have any of the girls tried to hitch rides from city to city? How's that go? Where do you drop them off
I
at?
think a couple of them would have been ready for it, but it was like, nah. man.
Once
It's
that
just a
engine
different
start
ride.
up, everybody start
they get the
moving.
boot.
Everybody has different tour rules. What is the Get Home Safely tour rules?
The Get Home Safely tour rules.
Yeah,
what
what are
are
the
they,
tour
Skin?
No photos on the bus.
No photos on the bus.
No
Off
videos,
top.
none of that.
No videos on the
This ain't a
bus.
press meeting.
Do we
You
check
know?
IDs?
And
Got to.
yeah, definitely.
Got
We
to.
got handbone checking IDs. We got, no extra guys on the bus. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We
exactly.
already 7 deep. You know what I mean? With the
No,
crew of
we don't
homies.
need to
So
see
it's
no
like,
more guy faces.
yeah, man.
What,
you know?
what about just in between? Does anybody get docked if you come late or you?
You can't really, because it's like everybody sitting on the same joint. So if you end up
Yeah.
late, you got to be a bad motherfucker to come up late
Yeah.
on a bus full of people that you was already with. You know what I mean? So I think that's a regular jump. More so just pay everybody. I get dick the most down for the motherfucking for not having my shit put up the most. Like there's
Yeah,
no
Shane
shoes
got
all
his
over
shit
the
all
bus.
over. If you see some, you go on our
James and
bus,
shit all over the
Jordans and clothes and Skeme shit.
Skeme is here. Dom Kennedy is here. Get Home Safely tour. Congratulations on the project, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Hell yeah.
You did quite an amazing feat.
Yeah.
I mean, especially being indie this long.
Yeah.
How did it come about?
Man, I mean, just off the just the steady come up. I put out the Yellow album in 2012. That was my most successful project up to that time. Had my type of party on there. You know what I mean? That kind of got me switched over to a different, bigger fan base. And then with the Get Home Safely, man, we had the opportunity after my type of party. It wasn't for sale, none of the Yellow album, but obviously people knew I had been doing shows for a while, so we met with the owner, one of the buyers, from Best Buy,
Okay.
and she was just interested in what we was doing. At that time we was negotiating a deal, which we didn't accept, but she was still like, look, if y'all gonna put out the album anyway, we'll buy them from y'all. So we was like, cool.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Went to iTunes, went to San Jose, met with iTunes. They was with us. So we was like, man, we could do it,
So it was a Best Buy situation, an iTunes
Yep.
situation.
Yep.
So, I mean, the next question is, I know everybody's coming asking, like, how much longer are you gonna stay in? When are you gonna take a deal?
Man, until the pot get a little bit bigger, you know what I'm saying? A little bit.
Who's been coming asking?
I mean, I done sat down with pretty much at some point. I done been through everybody's building. You know what I'm saying? The most major one after the Yellow album was Interscope.
Okay.
We was close to doing a deal. They had some new people over there. Joey IE had moved over there. A couple
Shout out
other
to the
people. Yeah, definitely shout out to Joey IE. And he was always receptive to what we was doing. But at that time, it just wasn't right. It just wasn't right. You know what I mean? And I like my chances, so. It wasn't even that long ago. Like, I feel like it was the best move for me because Get Home Safely would have never came out.
Yeah.
If I would have signed that deal.
Okay.
It would have never came out October 15th. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I still did what I did, and it's only getting better.
Skeme, what about you? You just dropped a mixtape recently.
The Ingleworld joint
Shout out
on
to
iTunes,
Ingleworld.
same old thing, man. I basically had the same mindset as Big Bro. It's just going straight through the iTunes ourselves and not having anybody involved in it besides us. You know what I mean? I done picked a lot of plays off of Bro and how him and Nip move like that. Them is my big bros on some music shit. So every time I see something, I try to grab game and see how we gonna move on our side of things. You know what I'm saying? So that's my mindset on it every time. Is if we can, we gonna put the music out ourselves because otherwise we gonna be sitting waiting for a long ass time. You know what I'm saying? waiting on somebody else to push the play button on us. So it's like, why not?
And I mean, there's been inklings, and I've seen different photographs with you and other rappers. So
Yeah.
I know they've been coming and asking too.
It's been
Tell them chill.
Yeah.
Drums,
That's my big brother. That's what we been saying, man.
So-
we be
so
throwing
drums
it
on
out
deck
there
already.
Let's get it.
now I've heard inklings. I don't want to put too much information, but I've heard inklings of a possible super group with Dom Kennedy and some other
Yeah.
key players.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want
Yeah.
to give out too much information.
Yeah.
but how close to fruition are we with that?
Man, you know, I love to see it happen.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Me and Nip, to keep it real, when Nip was making Crenshaw, you know, I was making Get Home Safely. We was like together every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we got records, you know, to Check Me Out being one of the first ones. We got songs, you know, we did a lot of songs, you know what I mean? In the midst of that, we always looking for ways to make shit more exciting, you know what I mean? And just, you know what I mean? So it's like making songs is not really a problem for us. And then it's like, you know, we understand each other. Nip, you know, a lot of dudes from LA, but me and Nip more so, you know, we understand each other. Even our crews, you know each other. So it's easy for us to make songs, you know what I mean? So you definitely gonna see something happen. You know what I mean? Something gonna happen.
What's next?
Man, more music. I gotta, you know, when Jay get out, he possibly get out right before the summer.
Okay.
We was working on his project before that, but obviously getting locked up kind of hindered that. But he got to use a flip. City Be Like. We working on that. Yeah, he got a lot of dope music, man. It's going to surprise a lot of people. I'm looking forward to putting that together. I got a group out of L.A. I'm about to put on, so stay tuned for that. And then no Dom Kennedy, man, I was working before I left.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I'm looking forward to putting out more music this summer. You know what I'm saying? As we hit in these cities, man, it's one thing for sure is undeniable that it's growing, you know, and it's reaching the people in the right way. Just even, you know, being on Gangsta Grill, shout out to Drama, you know what I'm saying? Having us back up here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, man, I'm just looking forward to competing at the highest level, man. To be honest with you, like I'm not here for nothing else. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to the finals.
Straight up.
How does it feel, you know, watching the new young California movement?
Man, it's great, man. It's great, and it's funny because, man, it's like people always ask me like, "Well, how you feel about this and that?" And they blowing up. I'm like, "Damn, man, you talking to somebody that really watched these people struggle for 10 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you catching the 106 in Park moments in the Grammys and shit. I seen niggas standing in front of the barbershop with nothing.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? I knew Ty Dolla $ign when he was in a group, and you know what I'm saying? And he was, you know, like it's real.
shit.
The homie T Fly, everybody, you know, Schoolboy Q, YG album, you know, I know where IG come up, you know, kind of try to figure it out, you know, and then Def Jam now supporting them and backing them, you know, and know what that means for him and Pusha Inc., you know what I'm saying, and Compton and shit like that, man. So I'm just happy, man. That was always from my first interview. My whole goal was to just be down long enough and be here long enough to see LA get back to where they supposed to
It's
be.
there, man. I'll have to say y'all probably have one of the most exciting cities when it comes to the music right
Yeah,
now.
for sure, man. Thank you. Hell yeah.
Skeme, what have you learned from Dom being on tour?
Not to talk. You know what I mean? Like try to keep it as passful as possible. You know what I mean? If you could keep from shouting at each other and playing around, you know what I'm saying, bro? More so like, hey, my nigga. I remember them telling me right before the New York show. That's when I kind of got in line. He was like, yo, bro, don't shout. Just trust the mic, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And that was one of them moments for me. I think that was the best one, though. Like, when homie was telling me, like, nah, don't shout up there, my nigga. Don't trip. They going to be able to hear you, my nigga. You good.
That's real.
And I done kept my voice kind of in line since then. So we've been good, though.
So we got the Gangsta Grill next.
Yeah, exactly.
Just let me know when you're ready.
Stay dirty 2 days, goddamn. On this shit.
Get Home Safely tour. Once again, congratulations, y'all.
Thank you, man.
Make sure y'all go get both
Appreciate
projects, Ingleworld and
Yeah.
Get Home Safely on iTunes right now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Y'all know what it is. Let's get it.